waiting on my ride like, ooh, ooh. So, check. So on this weirdo shit, you feel me? So this is, then what was I talking about? Yeah, the body is very, very important, eh? You feel me? It is important. It is the biggest organ. Not even the skin is the biggest organ on our body. You feel me? Let me move away from this part right here. The skin is the biggest organ in our body. You feel me? Plus, you have the organs that are already protected and everything else like that. So it is not just even the Bible, they said body is the temple itself of the Lord. You feel me? So your body is as important as your soul in itself. It is the only thing that we see from the spirit world. A place that's not seen with the naked eye is like something that we call the spirit world. The way the spirit world started, the idea of the spirit world was that we see nature, we observe nature, we see nature for what it is, but we knew there was something that we cannot see that was operating, like electrons and everything else. But those are like spiritual elements. You feel me? Those are things that are in the background operating, hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen is also another form of light. So we know there's a spirit world out there. There's a function out there. You feel me? We call them oxygen. We call them, you feel me? This is what we call them. But even these things have an embodiment. Feel me? Anything that's a body, it's in a representation. It's in place of what it is, but it is of the same thing too. You feel me? Everything is already in existence already. Everything that you see already exists already. What we are, matter, is just a representation of the spirit that has been called forward. That's all it is. So the body is the spirit that has been called forward itself. There's something else there's multiple things that have structures. If you hear something, they say it is the structure. Something is a structure, or they say what do you call it? In order to have a child, you need the union of the man and a woman to have a marriage structure. You see? There's always a structure. There's always like a building. There's always something something has to be created for you to build something that's already in existence. You feel me? So our body is like a structure in itself that was made to represent image that was already in existence. I am an image that already has been in existence. I must have looked multiple thousands of ways, but if you put all the images of me in my past life and in my future life and you put it to its side, you will see a likeness that's to all of us. You feel me? And that's the same thing with all humans in itself. There's a likeness. So the body itself is a structure of the spirit world, so it cannot be separated. So you cannot disrespect your body or disrespect somebody else's body. You feel me? All has to be taken into account. Let it pass. They all have to be taken into account. We just don't do good because it's cool to do it. We do good because it's part of our nature. We're supposed to do it. Feel me? When you do a whole lot of study, even scientists, when they do a whole lot of studying, they know that there's a creator, and they know that the behavior of that creator is righteousness. They know he requires us to do good. It's essential for us to do good. You feel me? Like that. Because we had never seen a civilization that was barbaric, that built anything that lasts long. In order for you to even have peace, there has to be dialogue going on between two people. When God wanted to stop people from building the tallest building in the world, what did he do? He put confusion among them between languages. So we know when two people don't agree, ain't shit gonna be built. You feel me? Even in language, if I can't understand you, we're not building no tall building that's gonna scrape the sky. That's what God did. God put a confusion between them so that the structure of what they was building can crumble down. So if you have a disagreement between your soul and your body, and you don't know that your body is your soul, what happens? The whole structure breaks down. You feel me? You have to know you're one of the same. You have to treat it like one, and you have to communicate with it like one. Like, hey, it's my body. All right, I gotta go.